In the house. What's everybody up to today? Just want to talk to you all and say a couple things. Hey, what's up? Oh, my room is finally getting. YouTube is starting to improve a lot better. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Things are getting faster. Hey, Nadia. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Allie. Hey, Wendy. MHK. Nene Gardner. What is everybody up to? How's everybody doing? Oh wow, the room got filled up pretty fast. I'm surprised. Usually, it takes a pretty good bit. So let's talk about some things because guess what? I'm going on a couple days break. I know y'all gonna miss me and y'all gonna wonder how in the world you're gonna be sitting there in your bed, in your cubicles at work, in your car while you're out at lunch, and thinking, "Oh God, what am I gonna do without Tyler's Tarot?" And I understand. I don't know what I would do without Tyler's Tarot because I've become a fan of myself. I know that seems very narcissistic, and really that's not the case because really I enjoy watching myself act a fucking fool because I always say that when I'm doing these readings, I'm kind of like in autopilot mode. And so when I watch it back, I'm like, what the hell was I thinking? There's times I look at myself on camera and go, what in the living hell were you thinking saying what you just said, Tyler? Like I've honestly done that before. Like I do it all the time. It says, "Hey, heaven beside you, hell within." You should be a fan of yourself. I have become a fan of myself, and you know what? I'm not afraid to admit that because the thing is, it sounds very narcissistic. It sounds very and I'm not that, but it sounds very self righteous or self worshiping, and it's not the case. It's not. I'm like when I'm doing these readings, I always say I'm in autopilot mode. And when I stop doing the readings, I kind of like snap out of it. And so when I watch myself back, I'm like, why did you say that? Why did you wear that? Why did you look like that? Why did you say it like that? And so I'm like everybody else. I'm criticizing like everybody else is criticizing me. So I'm my biggest critic. So I just wanted to put that out there. And these jokes that come out of my mouth, I'm like, where the hell did that come from? So you know, and I'm not possessed. You don't have to worry. I'm not going to be puking out green vomit or doing a 360 head turn or anything like that. You know, I'm not going to be doing any of that. This is not The Exorcist. All right. How's everybody doing? I wanna see. I'm gonna call some of you out. Let's see. Anybody got any non-tarot questions? Non-tarot questions. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna slow. Okay. Here we go. Um, You like my singing, thank you for liking the way I sing. I think I sing pretty lazy, and I try to be singing good. Hey. Hey, Nigel Morris. Am I the youngest child? I am not the youngest child. I am the middle child. Um, I'm the middle child. So I'm fine, Jane Doe. How about you? My day's been pretty good so far. I just got it's just been I've been really stressed and trying to get things done. I'm not still taking personals. No, I'm still going through the inventory of the personals that I may have overlooked. I'm still doing that and refunding those. So it's like, believe me, I got so much going on. I got to take care of those first. So do I consider myself psychic? Um, no, I don't consider myself psychic. Although my mother did tell me when I was young that when I would be sitting in the bed, like when I would be like sitting in the bed, that I would be talking to someone. I'd be talking to things, and she said it used to freak her out. So I don't know if I don't know if I was a medium at one time. Um, I don't know if I was a medium when I was a kid. I probably was, but it didn't really carry over with me to my adulthood, unfortunately. Because believe me, I always joke and say that if I was a medium or a psychic, I'd be walking up to people on the streets and going, "Hey, your father's here. Your father's telling me that there's a gold necklace that you left on the nightstand." Like I would be doing literally stuff like that. Your father's telling me that you miss him. And I would really be doing all kind. I'd be really over the top. Yeah. I'd be like the John Edwards, but I wouldn't be doing cold reading. I would be doing the genuine. Not saying John Edwards is a cold reader, but I wouldn't be doing that whole audience thing where it's like, is anybody in here with the name A? Like I wouldn't do nothing like that. If I could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? And this is going to pretty much be like, why? Really? California? Because I've always wanted to go to California. It's my biggest dream. And I always imagine that it will never happen because I'm like, okay, first of all, California is way too expensive and I can't afford it. So let me see. I'm trying to acknowledge all of you that I can because I know that y'all like to talk to me, but I'm nobody special. I'm not the, I don't have a corner on the market. I'm not the hot shit, Let's see. All right, here we go. How about the UK? I would love to go to the UK. I would love to. Majority of my relatives came from the UK. Majority of them came from Africa. So I would love to visit Africa, and I would love to visit the UK, or not the UK, Europe. Sorry, Majority of or half of my family came from Europe. Half of them came from Africa. I would like to visit both of the continents, to be honest. Hey, LA Donnie 84. I always see your comments. How you doing? If anybody wants to pay for an all expense trip from me to come see them, I will happily go on that trip. I'm just playing. We can hang out, go and troll the streets of California, and act like fucking trash boxes. I'm telling you, we'd have a hot ass time. Believe me. I love my heroes is not the ones that wear capes or wear like these crazy, my heroes are not like the Supermans and the Batmans. My hero is anybody that basically just doesn't give two fucks about the seriousness that we call life. I love people that are over the top. I like people that do things outside the box. I love originality. Somebody that doesn't try to be someone they're not. I love that. Anybody that's trashy and doesn't act like the normal population, like the normal people, I love it. Like, to me, that's awesome. That's why I always thought Jerry Springer was awesome, because it's something that's totally outside of the norm. Like, he's not trying to take the Oprah approach or the, Bill Donahue approach. He takes the trashy approach. Anybody that does anything trashy and outside the box, I love it. And that's why you hear me saying trashy a lot. When I say trashy, I'm not referring to actual trash or people that I consider low class. Nothing. That's not my version of it. My version is anybody that's I consider trash. Anybody that does anything outside of the norm that is not accepted by mainstream society. That to me is trash. All right, here we go. Do I watch TV? I don't anymore, Angelica. I remember you, Angelica, by the way. Somebody said I am trash. Y'all kill me. Y'all kill me. How literally things, y'all are so funny, because things that I say, y'all end up. What's so funny is things that y'all say are things that I say in my readings that is not improvised, that is totally just off the top of my head. I love how y'all take it and I see it in other people's comments. I love that. I love when I see it. I ain't gonna say what videos I've seen them on, but I've seen people say my sayings and other people's comments. I'm like, that right there is epic. I love it. Keep doing it. So, I saw this one lady. She said, my husband's a piece of trash and all this. I'm like, she's totally got the trashy thing from me. So I love it. I love it. But I don't want to be branded as trash. That's for sure. But somebody said up in your dick hole comes to mind. Oh yeah. That's what I wanted to ask y'all. What are okay, I want all of y'all, if y'all watch me, so I really don't want to seem really egotistical. I'm a typical Aries, but I'm really not the most egotistical person. I have very low self-esteem. Let me put that out there. But the thing is, very low self-esteem. People don't realize that. They think I'm this high and mighty bitch, and I'm not. But the thing is, what are some of my favorite quotes that y'all hear from me? Tell me. I was like, somebody said crazy as a shithouse rat is your favorite. Crazier than a shithouse rat. Never try to be something you're not. What are y'all? I want to hear this, because stop it. Is that you like to stop it? All right, here we go. Let's see. Shithouse rats. A lot of people like shithouse. Welcome back, Satan. You like that? Overall energy is fuckery. Oh, I did say that. Let's see. It's either you or somebody you know. Oh, you like that one? Is your class full already? No, it's not full. I'm actually going to, if you are interested in the class, please contact me at tylerstarot@gmail.com. tylerstarot@gmail.com, and we can get that set up. All right. Let's see. Drop it like a bad habit. The love triangle you're living in a fantasy world. I look better than your mama. Somebody, yeah, you like I look better than your mama. That was a funny one. Even I laughed at that when I watched it back. I love how you just say what comes to your mind. I do too, Tawanda. What are you dating, Donald Trump? Somebody says. Give it up, my favorite. Y'all really do catch on to what I say. It kills me that y'all are really. I mean, this is the biggest compliment. Like, it's biggest compliment. It's the biggest compliment. It really is. That damn King of Cups again, Virgos. Do I ever avoid past friends when shopping? I avoid past friends like the plague. I can know you for 20-something years, right? I can know you for 20-something years. We have a fallout, and then I go to Walmart one day when I'm just bored or I just want to go eat my fat face off or find some food to eat my fat face off. And if I see you and I've known you for 20 years and we had a fallout, I'll walk right past you like I didn't even know you. All right? Yes. And that's just how it is. Just you snapping on everybody is hilarious, says Justina Walker. I know it. I read your comment, Tawanda, about you talking about you were at Chick-fil-A when you were watching my cancer video and you laughed your ass off. I don't know what gets into me sometimes, and I watch myself back and go, what was I thinking? Like, where did that come from? Like, I get embarrassed, but I'm like, okay, I gotta leave it up because the message is the message. But oh yeah. So your favorite quote by Danielle is, "You don't have any friends, like a bad Lifetime movie." Oh, when I said, it's like, yeah, I remember that one. That was in the Sagittarius video. Do I suffer from depression? I did for years. I may still be in depression and not know it because I know that some people have depression and they don't even know that they're in depression. That's the thing. Same here. You dead to me. You are dead to me. You're funny, L.A. Donnie. I see your comments a lot. I'm trying to see. I want to acknowledge all of you. I really do. I'm trying my best. Jennifer No Cole Love. Cardi B said it best. If I see you and I don't speak, that means I don't fuck with you. That's so true. You know, I don't even like rap. Let me tell you about that song. I don't even like rap. I am a very, very, very anti-rap. Not like I'm anti-against it, but it's just not my favorite genre of music. So I have that song on this CD, right? And that song came at the right time because I was having fallouts with people that I was friends with and family with for years. And like, if I see you and I don't speak that, I mean, I don't dance now. I make money moves. And I'm like, you know what? If I can't find a good love life and I can't have a functional family, if my family is like, I mean, my family, I don't even want to go there, but I'm like, you know what? I'll just make money moves. I'll just focus strictly on business. And that's been my, that's what I've been doing for a while now. So you've been in a depression since 1989. I was born in 1989. 1989 was a great year because Tyler Terrell was born. I'm just playing it. I'm really not I've come to Alabama. I've been to Alabama really a few times, more than a few times. I used to go to Lake Wise over in, I think it was Center, Alabama. I believe it was Center. I think it's Cedar Bluff, Alabama. I think it was. What's the favorite food to eat when you're feeling down? I love pizza. I love pizza. Okay, thank you, T Santos, Angel. But if you want to join my class, send me an email at tylerstarot@gmail.com, and we'll set that up. It's coming up pretty soon. Let's see. All right, I live in Mississippi. I wish I would love to visit every state. Like, I want to move. I want to visit California so bad, but I know that it's just not the right time for me to visit out there. Me too. People who speak their minds are the best people. I agree. I totally agree with that vibrant thing. Look, if y'all want me to, if y'all say y'all's name, at least have names that I can say, y'all. Let's see. What part of the shithole is your family from? I meant Africa. What? So you're saying that Africa is a shithole? The only shithole I see is that hole in your fucking face, Trick. Your mouth, that's the hole in your face. All right. How about, let's see. What got you started in tarot? I just started fooling around with the cards. And then when I started, like, I answer this a lot. But basically, what started me in tarot is I started fooling around with them because I always was really rebellious with my family. Like, they're Christians and all this, and they think everything that's not of the Bible is evil. And I never really understood that. And I'm like, you know, I have a ton of Ouija boards. I have over 20 Ouija board collections. I collect every Ouija board I see at a toy store, at a I collect them at flea markets, yard sales, all that. So I'm like, what the fuck is cardboard going to tell me about my future? Or let's see, what the hell is cardboard going to tell me about my future? And I noticed that it started predicting things. So I'm like, oh my god, these things are real. I did not know that. I was like, these things really work. I mean, I can read your future off a fucking regular pack of playing cards, basically. Let's see. It really shocked me when they started working. I'm like, oh my god, these things really work. I could not believe it because it was starting to predict things that would happen that day. Because at that time I had a love life and I used to spy on the person I was in love with, and the shit would come true to the T. I could predict what the person was going to say. All that bullshit. It was crazy. Let's see. With that being said, y'all, thank y'all so much for joining me to talk. But see, my grandfather was a Baptist preacher. He was one for years, and literally, I used to hate going to church. I just thought that church was so boring. Not that I hate anything Christianity, all that. I think everybody should worship what they want to worship, because they should worship what they want to worship. But to me, oh my god, I used to sit there and go to church. I would fall asleep, like when my grandfather would be on the podium speaking, right? And I'd be like that, and he used to yell, like he used to do these little Baptist sermons, like, and the day's gonna come when the God comes back, and you, like, the microphone was so loud, so I would be asleep and I'd be woke up by him saying, and the day's gonna come, he's gonna come down. I'm like, oh my god. He used to wake me up out of sleep, and I used to be asleep like that, and like just whiplash, you know. Hey Tawanda, somebody said to let's see, I don't like church either. Yeah, church to me is boring. I don't like it. I don't prefer it. It's not that it's bad. I just don't really. It don't do anything for me. Well, I love R.I.P. my grandfather, but me and my brother used to always joke about that. How when we'd go, thank you for the $100, Susan Harrison. That was so nice of you. Thank you so much. Thanks for the 100. I feel like you deserve a very special memorial now. Thank you so much for that, Susan Harrison. I appreciate that. Basically, oh yeah, me and my brother would be basically sitting in church, and and my grandfather would be sitting there. Okay, my grandfather would be on the podium, and we'd fall asleep. But as soon as he started yelling in the church, he was a Baptist, Southern Baptist preacher, and literally I would get jerked up out of my sleep. Like, it was so crazy. Thank you so much, Susan Harrison, for that. Yes, Susan is the realest. Susan is a really down woman. I like that. Thank you so much. Am I single? Yes, I'll probably be single for the rest of my life. And one manifestation woman, this is about months ago. This is not Kelly Lunt, for those that are wondering. It was another woman that focuses on manifestation. And she goes, and she said, yeah, my brother's an Aquarius. And she goes, stop saying that you're going to be single for the rest of your life. Well, fuck. I'm 28 years old. I ain't never been in a relationship. I think that I didn't write it in the fucking Akashic records, whatever you want to call it. The Jesus records, whatever, the God, whoever, whatever happens before you come down to earth. I don't think I wrote it down to be in a relationship. I don't think I did. 28. Like, my sister's 21. She's been in a relationship since she was like 19. My brother is 29 going on 30 on February 11th. And they've been in relationships their whole life. Me, I've been single my whole entire life. And I'm like, I don't think Jesus or God or whoever I made an agreement with wanted me to be in a relationship. They say you're going to be a lonely motherfucker, but you'll have 70,000 subscribers to keep you company. So you know what? I'll take you 70,000 people over one person any day. All right. With that being said, let's see. I'm just getting on here, start ranting. Thank you so much, Susan Harrison, and everybody else that donated. Or that super chatted. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Y'all have a good one. I had fun talking. We need to do this more often.